Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Shoofly Update Show. Got a couple fun and exciting updates in terms of our programming for the week. We've got an update on some competitions that took place across state lines over in Nashville, as well as a new app to log some of your scores in. So we'll dive right in with Chelsea telling us a little bit about some of the programming that you can expect.
All right, y'all. So this week we're getting into that new cycle we teased you with last week. And so we deloaded, we feel good, right? It wasn't terribly hot this week from what I remember. We're going to maintain, some 80s this week, which will be nice, but I'm sure that humidity might kick us in the pants a little bit. So be ready for that and get excited for a new cycle. Woohoo! Barbell Club started a new cycle last week as well. And this week we're progressing on that with our complexes and volume. The name of the cycle is Complexes and Volume. Very creative with my naming. But just so you know, there is a good amount of volume. I think people have been slightly surprised by that. So get ready to squat a lot. And then looking forward, again, I'm just going to keep reminding you guys about this so you put it on your calendars. The Shoofly liftoff is going to be October 16th in person, teams of two, RX, intermediate, and scaled options. So get ready for that. You should be preparing now for the cash prizes, all right? And then before that, because that's in October. We do have some other competitions that'll help you get ready for that coming down. And there's one in New Bern. It's teams of four. It's going to be June 26th if you're interested in something like that. And then the Bull City Brawl is going down in July. That's teams of two. And I'm pretty sure the whole gym has already signed up for it. So if you want to get in on a competition, it's a good one to go to. Or if you just want to go and cheer people on, it'd be a great place to do that.
Yeah, and so speaking of competitions, currently filming this from Nashville, Tennessee, we had two teams travel across state lines for the 615 Throwdown. Really, really well run competition, pretty big size competition, three-person teams. So we had two all-female teams come out and compete. The first team in the RX division, Street Maria and D. Lee, they competed against, I think, about 10 other teams in their division. Very, very competitive, tough division. They came away with a third place finish after the four different events throughout the day. So it was awesome watching them all work together, especially with it was pretty hot here. So it was a challenging environment. And then Emily, Heather, and Jess took on the intermediate division, and there was about 12 teams in their division, and they came home with the first place prize. They were a little bit behind going into the last event, and they won the event, and it made a large enough move that they got to take home the top spot. So it was really, really cool watching both these teams come out and perform really, really well, especially having to fly and travel and all that. So coming home with some fun podium finishers from this past weekend, which was great. So, and thank you for everybody who was tuning in or cheering or sending them messages. I know they're very, very appreciative of all of that. Speaking of tracking our progress and how our workouts are going, Wodify, which you all know and love as our handy dandy tool to reserve classes, check out what the workout's going to be, and log your scores, has come out with a new version of their app that you can try. So it is live now. It is called the Wodify Client app, or Wodify Client, I think is what it's called. It's like a white background with a purple W in it. So for those of you who want to try out a different or the newer version of the app, you're more than welcome to. And all the other versions will still work. It is kind of a little bit of a sleeker look. You can use all of your regular information to log in. That way you can still reserve a spot in class 24 hours in advance, see the workout that gets released at 9 p.m. the night before, and also you can log your scores so you can keep track of what your numbers are, progress that you're making with certain workouts that can help to see how you're doing. So download the app, check it out. Let us know what you think about it. I think it is a little bit better than maybe the previous apps that they've released. With that being said, we have a bunch of birthdays coming up this week, which is really cool. So some of the birthdays that we have this week, John Pierce, he's celebrating his birthday. Melissa Fenn celebrating her birthday. Haley Bruner celebrating her birthday. And then Shane Harris also celebrating his birthday. So a loaded week of birthdays this week. So if you get a chance, wish all of those different athletes happy birthday as you see them at the gym. And from all of us here, a very quick, short update show for this week. But we've got some cool new programming coming your way. We've got some competitions coming up. You get to log and track all those scores. As always, if you got any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to reach out. Love to connect with you. But we look forward to seeing you this upcoming week at Shoofly.
Bye.
Bye.